What's going on, YouTube? In here in the double-decker room here. And of course, like I said in the last video, well, not the last video, it was a couple videos ago, but last time I redid the grow room. Man, I feel like I redo the grow room like every couple days. Anyway, like I was saying, I probably should have made it a little bit taller. So, it's gonna get taller. Another thing I realized, blah, blah, blah. Oh, man, my mind's racing in 1,000 different ways. One thing I realized is I've got this thing going all the way over to there. Why not go to the center? So I'm going to redo that while I'm doing this. And it'll just hover right here on the center beam. I'll just wire it right to it. And I'm glad I have all this extra wire, because we're going to make this sucker a lot bigger. So, I looked at it, and I've been looking at it, and looking at it, and looking at it, and I'm like, oh, jeez. So one would think that it would be easiest to just go ahead with these two 90s right here, take them off, jack it up. I'm going another 18 inches up, and doing it that way. I think that's going to be the hardest way to go about it. So I'm going the opposite way, and I'm going to go down here, and as you can see, I've got my 90 here. And it's pretty much right here. We've got it taped to the bottom layer here. And all I have to do is cut. I'm going to cut that tape. That way I don't like mess up the foil or anything. And we're going to jack it up from here up. And we're just going to go ahead and put a new piece of pipe right into this 90. And then I've already got, right over here, 4 pieces of pipe, 18 inches long. And if you look right in there, I took my trusty old rubber mallet here, and I went ahead and knocked them all down, so they're pretty darn close. They're not going to be that close whenever they go in there, but maybe I'll give them a little tap or something like that. But that's the plan. Hardest part is going to be that far corner right there. I've got a cabinet right behind, cabinet type dealy right here. I don't know, some crap. And but I can access both of these 90s right over here, no problem. This one right up front, no problem. But that one in the back is going to be a pain. So that's where I've got this piece of pipe. Obviously, I just used a bell end here on a piece of conduit. My dog's about to photobomb me. And I used this, PVC. What, doggy? Oh, cute puppy. Anyway, yeah, she'll stare over my shoulder. Anyway, the reason for this is, as you can see, it's kind of tall. It's taller than the whole thing. So what I'm thinking is on the back corner there, I will grab the PVC here. I will lift it up a little bit so it's off the ground. Put that piece of pipe right there on the 90 and smack it with the sledgehammer and hopefully get it free. Let's see how that goes. So I guess the plan is to knock all 4 free of their 90s. Then what I'm thinking I'm going to do, first, yeah, I'm going to have to take out all of these cups, my fatality cups. These are these are all the ones that have already died off on me. Get rid of all these guys, get rid of the wood, get rid of this guy, and pull the light up here. That way that's all out of the way. I'm going to leave these 2 lights in here because I believe I can do this. I think it's going to rock a little bit. It's going to be a little bit messy, but I think it'll be fine. So what I was saying, we'll knock them all 4 off of the 90s and just let them sit there for a second. And then I'm going to go with this side first, and I'm going to lift both of these 2 up, put the extensions on there, and then set them on the ground, not in the 90. And then I'm going to come over here, do the exact same thing on this side, and then I will go ahead, set them in the 90, come back over here, set them in the 90. So let's see how this goes, if it's going to go good or not. First thing to do, got to clear some things out of here so that I can get going. See whether this goes good or bad. Alrighty, got everything off the top here. Everything's ready to go. Sorry, there's this overhang of foil here that I always have to lift so I can actually see in here. I'm trying not to move my hand, but so yeah. Alright, got this. I jacked up the lights over here. Use my little nail trick that I got there. If you missed my S-hook design, it's in Oh, I mean, it's not even a design, for crying out loud. It's a nail. I bent it in an S shape. You don't need any more clues than that. There's no DIY video on that sucker. But yeah, I've had these things in here for quite a while, and actually kind of excited maybe now I'll be able to use them when this thing gets taller. But anyway, enough blabbing around and everything. So we got this all ready to go. I jacked up the lights on this side. I think I'm going to go ahead and I'm probably going to start over here, but I think I'm going to do this side first, and that will get the extensions first. That way the whole thing will be rocking here, and since this side's jacked up, I shouldn't be messing up any plants. That's the whole reason I did that, because as you can see over here, the jungle over here, they're practically touching the lights as it is right now. So that's the plan. I'm just going to start over here, knock the 90s off on both sides, and I'm going to go over here, knock the 90s off, and then extension on this side, both sides, extension on this side, both sides, then this side goes into the 90s, that side goes into the 90s. Is it going to work? Don't know. Probably not. But anyway, that's the plan, and you know what a plan is. It's nothing but a list of actions that don't take place. So, let's see how this works. I'm going to have to pull this whole tray of stuff out of there. And let's get to town. Alrighty. Extensions on. We're up. And apparently, I never secured that back corner to the frame. Thought I did. I did it everywhere else. That's why this side's all up. This side's down. Looks like there's a big split, but it's actually just where the two were separated anyway. I mean, come on. That's too perfect of a cut if it was a cut. So I just need to jack up that backside there and go ahead and yeah, just support it up. And then all we need is the surround for the bottom here, the new surround, and over here on this side. I never thought about the... Oh, wait, never mind. Thinking out loud here. I was thinking about the door, and I was like, oh man, I never thought, like, the door's going to be way bigger anyway. But no, you just hang another layer of foil right there. So, I'm going to go ahead, jack up that backside over there, get it all level and everything, and get it secured. And then all I have to do is start throwing everything back together. So, part of the way there. Let's keep on going. I want to see what this sucker looks like. Alrighty, we got the side pieces on. All three sides. So, now, we just need to drop these lights. So, let's get that done. Alrighty, lights. The bottom two are now suspended. Got a decent amount of clearance here. Wanted to do a little bit extra. So, but this is the lowest that they will go. So, it's pretty close. These indigos right there were actually above the lights before. But alright, so we got that. I got my wood back on these ones. I've actually got my other light already mounted. Extra room, all kind of room in here. I mounted this light a little bit higher than it was before, just because I have room. Alright, so now I'm going to go ahead and get all these other guys in here and look at what it looks like when it's over. Alright, and this is the final product. It's pretty freaking big. A lot of space in there. And a lot of space on the lights, which is what I really wanted right now. So, nothing's really been getting leggy or anything like that. So, and I've been keeping the lights a little bit off the plants anyway. So, this is the last, well, the final result of this. The only thing I've got to do is right here, I've got foil hanging down. I just need to add a couple more layers and then put my door up against here, and that's it. Alrighty. Yet another rebuild of the grow room. But this is how it's going to stay pretty much for the rest of the time I'm going to use it. Like I said before, I can already put the plants out, but I want to keep them in here anyway. So, we're going to go ahead and keep using this, see how I can do. And also, because this light is just a little bit higher, now I can actually get 3 cups wide on this board, plank, piece of wood, whatever you want to call it. So, alright. I love this new setup here. Very nice. Double-decker design. If I would have thought about it in the first place, I would have made it that tall, but I really thought it was going to be a single, like, only grow room on the bottom here and lights on top. That's why I made it that tall. But, alright, well, that's what it looks like over here. My indoor grow room, and everything's looking good. I'll get you an update on that here very shortly. So don't forget to subscribe, like, share, favorite, thumbs up, whatever. All that fun, happy media stuff that is down below. And I'll catch you next time when I'm just going to be giving an update on plants instead of making something I've already made better again. Alright, I'll catch y'all next time. Indoor grow room, looking awesome, even though it's kind of crappy looking. It's not a big deal, but all it has to do is grow some plants, so looks like it's doing it. So, alright, anyway, enough babbling. I will catch y'all next time. Later.